back to Johnnie's mascarpone ice cream, which has been churning for around 20 minutes.
So what we need to do is get it out of the churner, and then I'm going to finish it off. Have you tried this before?
That's really good.
Quite rich.
Yeah.
The ice cream needs to go into the freezer to reach the right consistency, so Johnnie can get going with his chocolate fondant.
So first of all, I put 4 eggs and 4 whole eggs in here, so 4 yolks, 4 whole eggs.
Johnnie whisks the eggs until they're really light and airy.
In goes the sugar then to stabilise it.
He whisks golden caster sugar into the eggs, and once it's fluffy, it's ready for the next stage.
So what we need to do now is sieve in the flour. You don't need any bicarb, don't need any raising elements in there. You're already going to get a raise from the eggs anyway, you know, so you don't want it to lift up. And the idea is now to get this mixture as smooth as possible, so cut and fold, literally.
Once the flour's all folded in, he adds 70% dark chocolate and butter, which have been melted in a bowl set over boiling water.
I can just add it in 2 batches. And what you'll end up with is a chocolatey batter.
So why do you think this is the ultimate pudding for you? I mean, you see this a lot in pubs now, don't you?
Everybody loves a chocolate fondant. And if you get it right, a chocolate fondant could be one of the best puddings.
He folds in the rest of the melted chocolate and butter, then it's ready to go into the moulds, which have been lined with butter and cocoa powder.
And I've got a great little trick for you.
What's your trick?
My trick is spooning it in. I put about half in. I make sure that it's about half full. And then what I do, I put a little white chocolate in. You know these... Have you tasted these before?
I have. I was trying... Can I have that?
You can eat that one. Yeah. That was the spare one, just for you.
Well, nice, aren't they? So like a little white chocolate fondant centre.
Exactly. Just sits in the centre. So we should have 3 elements to it now. So we should have a nice crispy outer, a nice soft chocolate, and then a really lovely white chocolate. Exactly.
Oh, very nice.
If it works. If it doesn't work, we can...
If it doesn't work, I'll be very happy.
Johnnie finishes off filling his moulds and transfers them to the fridge to chill for 20 minutes and gets some out that are ready for the oven.
It's going to go in at 190 degrees for between 12 to 14 minutes.
Right.
With Johnnie's chocolate fondants on to cook, Matt can get cracking with his tart.
Here's my my tart shell, which is cooked, blind baked, cooled. So, very, very simple. In lieu of raspberry jam, I'm just going to use some fresh raspberries.
Next, Matt makes his almond paste, or frangipan. He's already creamed together butter and sugar.
OK, so ground almonds going in. Now, to that, we'll get some eggs. So 4 eggs going in there. And I want to do it relatively quickly, so the oils from the almonds don't heat up.
Once the eggs are combined, the almond mixture is ready to go on the tart.
So, onto there. Now, it will swell an awful lot, so we're not going to go pack it too madly. Right, OK, so that goes into an oven about sort of 150 for about sort of 40, 45 minutes until it's properly set up. And then, after that time, this is what you have. OK, you let it cool, take it out of the tin. Beautiful almond tart. Right,
beautiful.
So finally, I'm just going to glaze that with a little bit of warm sieved nappage apricot jam to everyone else, just to give a little bit of a sheen. And then I'm pretty much ready to go.
Fine-looking tart.
Thank you very much.
With Matt's dessert done, it's time for Johnnie to get his fondants out of the oven and they're ready to serve.
Oh, they look good. Right. OK, so I'm serving mine with a lovely jug of clotted cream.
He turns out the fondant, adds a dusting of cocoa powder and a scoop of mascarpone ice cream, and Johnnie is good to go.
So this is my ultimate pudding. Perfect pudding. Chocolate fondant with mascarpone ice cream.
Build it up, build it up. Right, and that is my perfect pub pudding, raspberry and almond tart with clotted cream.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
The moment of truth as Johnnie and Matt find out which ultimate pub lunch dessert is perfect.
OK, here we go. Shall we see what the outcome's going to be? Ultimate pudding. Well, there's a turn-up. Raspberry and almond tart, 3. Chocolate fondant with mascarpone ice cream, 0.
Congratulations.
Come on. Look at that.
Well done.
Didn't expect that.
Well, I'm really pleased.
Turned out nice again.
The judges liked Johnny's twist on a chocolate fondant with a white chocolate centre, but they were blown away by Matt's fresh raspberry and almond tart and thought it was the ultimate update of a traditional Bakewell.